My life is the beginning of Sweet Leaf. Thanks go out to my patrons and viewers like you. Greetings, groovy people. Welcome to Blue Dragon Art. I'm the self-proclaimed Blue Dragon. I'm going to be doing art in this video instead of just, I mean, for a while I've been talking about like a bunch of like stuff you can buy. I am going to talk a little bit about stuff you can buy here, but I'm going to be drawing because this week I am working on getting my very small submission to the Comic Fury Zine, Creepy Cryptids. I'm just doing like a gag a day comic because I don't really know much about cryptids. My mom watches Bigfoot shows and things like that, but you know, don't stone me, y'all. But it's really not my thing. However, cryptids can be kind of fun. There's like comics on Comic Fury that like have cryptids as like a theme and main characters and shit in it, and I always really enjoy that. That kind of stuff is really fun and creative. And so the theme for this summer, it's going to be released like sometime between July 1st and 15th, probably closer to the 15th, but we'll see. But the theme that everyone voted on was Creepy Cryptids, and so far the stuff that I've been seeing, like the artwork, the covers and everything, people's drafts, like their ideas, it's just really fucking cool. I'm really enjoying it, and it actually inspired me to do something, even though, look, I'm someone who doesn't really pay that much attention to that kind of thing. So, this week, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's just going to be a fun drawing, a wash, and record that and release this. But before we jump into that, before we jump into the art part, I'm a poet and I know it. I've got my zines. They arrived. Yes, I'm talking. I said it was yeah, I've already got my glove on. It doesn't matter. I've had it on this whole time, haven't I? But yeah, oh my gosh. I am so stoked! They're here! I had to turn this light off, but it's like, I'm having so much trouble, y'all. What the fuck? Why is lighting so hard? Please don't mind me. Look, I gotta do the Fisherman's. I am not sick, but I got sick a couple fucking weeks ago, and there's something wrong with my body. I just will not stop coughing. And it was just like a thing like from my whole life, because like my sister used to make fun of my dad and me because we would wake up in the morning and it was just, she would call it like a cacophony, because it was just him going and me going you know, as a young kid. So this isn't like an ongoing thing. Like no one's ever said there's anything wrong with me, and they check me out every year. I have like, you know, annual appointments. Anyway, whatever the fuck. Okay, sorry, you're gonna have to deal with the cough drop. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be annoying or weird or, you know, I know some people don't like that sound. But I'm so excited. I just picked up my Dark Horse fashion zines today. I've got, I think 30 here. I need to see how many I sold at the TCAF, if any at all. These turned out so nice. So nice. Everything, the colors came out really nicely. Oh my gosh. The gradation looks great. You know, it's feeling it in your hands, holding the booklets. It's so fucking cool. I'm so excited. And I'm not like saying that I am cool and my art's cool, but I'm saying it's really cool to like have your art. You can see the colors turned out pretty damn well. I think anyway. Yeah. I've got the standard shipping, and like if you want to spend expensive shipping, I've got that up in my Square shop. Links down in the description. But otherwise I just have standard shipping is like something, and then if you spend so much, it's like whatever, it's a flat rate. If you spend so much, I have it set up so that you get free shipping at like a certain price point. I can't remember what it is. I don't know if I said it's like 30 or 40 or what the fuck I did. Because I was just trying to desperately get my shop ready to go. But hard copies will be available. I have a limited printing of these because eventually I'm going to do like a Kickstarter. But yeah, these are so cool. They're pretty heavy. Like, I forget what she said the pound of the paper is, but like the cover is pretty You can see, I don't know if you can see how thick it is. You can't see how thick it is. I'm gonna give myself a paper cut. Oh my god. The inside's not as heavy. It's a little bit thinner, but it's shiny. Oh my god, I love this kind of paper. Anyway, yeah, nerding out here. Okay, so these are, I finally got them. Huzzah! Woo! Color House did a great job. I definitely prefer Saddle Stitch to Perfect Bound with those. I looked at them both, and even though the Perfect Bound looked better, I was a little bit nervous about the glue and pages maybe coming out, so I preferred the Saddle Stitch. Mine was just barely on the threshold of how many pages you can have saddle stitched, so that worked out pretty well. Okay. Arting. I don't know if I'm going to time lapse or what I want to do. Or maybe I'll just sit here and babble a little bit. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done a video like this. I've just been so busy. So my contribution to the Comic Fury Zine, just going to be black and white. Just going to be a gag a day. Just going to be kind of fun. I think it's funny anyway. Kind of not as good of a humor as Larson, who did, I think it was Larson, who did, what the hell was it? Far Side. Oh my god, my mom had a Far Side calendar. It was fucking hilarious. My mom really liked comics. She still does. But, she had Life in Hell, which was fucking hilarious. I wasn't really supposed to be looking at it, but, you know, it was in the bathroom. I don't know why there's people put reading material in the bathroom. Are y'all reading in the bathroom? I know I know, it feels weird, because, you know, I'd be scared the books would start smelling. It is icky. It's the bathroom. Anyway, my uncle used to read in the bathroom. He spent a lot of time. Why am I telling you guys all this? But anyway, Mom had the Life in Hell book. By Matt. I think it's Groening. It looks like Groening, but I think it's pronounced Groening. And I just learned that he was from Oregon. But anyway, she also liked the Far Side. I'm getting off topic. She also liked the Far Side a lot. A lot. My mom likes sarcastic things. She had this other, like, weird book. I don't think the guy is as famous. But it had, like, it was something about farmyard comedy, and, like, he had, like, comics and stuff. But one of them was also, like, making fun of, like, famous singers. And what I always remember, like, he was making the animals, like, famous singers. I can't remember, like, Elvis Pigsley was one. Janis Joplin was another. And there was a third one, I think was a rooster, and I can't remember who. It might have been Cluck Berry or something like that. It was so funny. It was so stupid. It was really stupid, but it was really funny to me anyway, because I'm easily amused. I like to do little, silly comics every now and then. So this is just going to be a 2-panel. No, let's see here. It's going to be a 2-panel comic. Nothing, it's not going to be particularly detailed. But I got this idea. Okay, we gotta have the obligatory, 3 birds flying. I don't know what the mountains look like in Scotland, because I've never been. I know there are highlands, so this may not be, like, accurate. Okay, now the question is, do I want to leave these people as stick figures? We have someone over here. But this is kind of like a Far Side-esque, like, analog, I guess is what people call it. I don't know, is it called analog when it's just like a picture and then a couple words underneath? I've heard people use that term. I don't know if analog just refers to everything that is traditional. I feel like I heard that usage also in How to Draw Manga, or Manga in Theory and Practice, the Iraqi book. Okay, so this person's holding a camera. Actually, I think these little sweaters are Irish themed. Someone could be visiting. My dad had one of those cream colored Irish fisherman sweaters. I think everyone had those in the 80s. Maybe before. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna keep this really simple though. And this is, the Loch Ness Monster. Actually, no, I want to keep it very simplified. I didn't want to spend a lot of time, and, it's not that I didn't want to spend a lot of time, it's that I'm trying to play catch-up since it was so much work doing the fashion zine, right? That I wasn't even going to submit to the Comic Fury Zine, but then I got, like I said, I was looking at people's stuff, and I was starting to get, I got this stupid idea, because, like, we feed the crows, I feed the crow bros, they're my friends, I love the crows, y'all, and then I got, like, this silly idea with, Loch Ness and this crow. I'm not gonna, like, put the words in this video, because I want people to read the Comic Fury Zine. It's free, so you have really nothing to lose if you're sitting in a doctor's office and want to read something for free on your phone. Comic Fury Zine. You're not doing anything while you're waiting for the doctor anyway, right? Right? So, do we want this to be a sunny day or a cloudy? Maybe I'll have it be mostly cloudy. Or I'll have a couple I want a couple clouds in the sky. Oh no, that's not a good cloud. It's because I think it gets, I don't know what time of day this is, but it might get a little foggy. I want to do, this is primarily going to be a pen and ink. Since I haven't been working on the Whimper in the Dark, I haven't been up for it. I want to mostly do like ink and wash with this specific comic, this little one. I decided I didn't like those people's round heads. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna have. I don't really want to like fuck around with a lot of accurate perspective either. I just want to be lazy with this, y'all. I want to be lazy and have fun and just enjoy the act of drawing. Okay, so this is someone. Thrusting their booty out. I'm gonna have pants on them. I just been watching too much Casey Golden. She's always got naked characters. I love it. I love it. It's very innocent. I don't even know what kind of hair this person's gonna have. Just a t-shirt. They're wearing shorts because they're on vacation. Long shorts. Okay, and there's going to be someone over here. And their hands are going to be up and like, woo! Poor Nessie's always being catcalled. They practice the art of ignoring people. Very good at that. Okay, no details. I don't need to add a whole bunch of details, but they do have some kind of backpack or purse or something. This one's jumping up. Okay. This person's seen. Alright, alright. I think that's pretty simple idea here. Nothing fancy. I may not even need this second piece of paper. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. My fucking voice is fucked up right now. Right, I need 5. I don't know why I'm talking like that. So I don't know what to say when I'm doing one of these videos where I'm just working. I feel like I gotta like keep a running monologue, but I'm no Bob Ross, y'all. I'm no Bob Ross. We can't all be Bob Ross. I don't even care that this isn't exactly 5 by 5 because I'm going to be scanning it into the computer and, you know, I can fix things up a bit there. Ah, what the fuck? But yeah, getting back to the Far Side, I used to like that comic in the newspaper. The funnies were pretty much, I mean, I'm a stereotype, y'all. Funnies were pretty much all I read in the newspaper. But also, I did, I have graduated to also enjoying the crossword now, even though half the time I can't finish it out. Okay, so here... where do I want him to look? Oh my gosh, no, that's wrong. It's so simple and it's still wrong. I love working with graphite. I'm not gonna lie, like, I enjoy how much easier it is to get rid of the blue pencil, but also I really miss just working with graphite. I like how I don't know, I just like how it feels. But I like the blue pencil too, don't get me wrong. Really, I miss reliable, dependable, mechanical pencil lead that is 0.9 millimeters or however many, whatever. Okay, so the problem is I've drawn their back. I need to just I want to get like the whole, I want a close-up of Nessie while also having the bird in shot. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, nice long neck, okay. Oh, that's a really big bird. Okay, so let's proportion it. I mean, it is big, isn't it? It's big even there. My tasty beverage of the day is tea. Sun tea. It was totally unprompted, and I'm sure no one gives a shit, but I shared it anyway.
Sponsored by Big T.
Look, maybe this is a raven. Or maybe he's just a really frickin' fat crow. Do you remember how the crows, how do the feathers look? Are they...
Oh God, I can't draw.
They're just straight, right?
Yeah, I don't think they do anything weird.
Okay. Okay, this is Nessie's crow buddy. Little crow buddy. And I'm just gonna do a wash with that. Okay. So it's been forever since I've used my kneaded eraser. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I need to wash this out. I want to do a video testing to see if washing it with like soap and water actually cleans this shit out. I do have another kneaded eraser, but I'm not quite ready to open it yet. So, sketch is done. You know what? I want to see how well this works. If this ion, god damn it. I want to see if this eon works as like a wash. You know what I'm saying? I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tested it. I might as well use this opportunity to do a little test. But before I do any washes or anything, I need to do the outlines. This is usually the nib that I use for this type of comic. God, I'm such an airhead. I forgot whether or not it was delivered clearly. Yes, it was. It wasn't Deleter, it was Dick Blick that I ordered it from. Oh my god. Something fucking wrong with me, y'all. I've got too much going on right now. I haven't even been smoking. I've not been smoking pot, y'all, for like months now. Or edibles. My memory's still shot. Not from that. I've not spent my entire life smoking pot. Okay, so let's see. This is a brand new nib. I think I was bitching about my old nib in the, when I was testing these 3 inks. I finally got off my ass and ordered some new nibs. And proud of me, we all are. I'm just kidding. I don't remember what movie this film from. This is a fucking weird ass cloud. What the hell am I doing? Judas fucking Priest. I'm having a hard time. These are the weirdest fucking clouds, y'all. I don't care. Sometimes clouds look fucking weird. But also, I don't think this is my smooth paper. I think I've gotten to the part of my stack of scraps that's like that vellum paper that I didn't like, because like I feel this nib really digging in. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's doing alright. I'm not entirely sure where Loch Ness is. I thought it was in some of the mountains. Maybe I am horribly wrong. Maybe we can pretend these are just hills. I thought I've seen pictures of it, though. I thought there were a lot of mountains and hills. Maybe I should have done research before doing this silly little gag comic. People from Scotland are gonna see this and be like, there aren't any mountains. Why the fuck do you do that? Where are my Scotland people? Where are y'all at? Now, I said this was inspired by Larson. More like the Gag-A-Day concept. The art is not at all inspired by him. He doesn't do these lines. In fact, he does very... I mean, this is cartoony, but it's not cartoony in, like, the same way. I don't know, I'm just drawing bangs. Can't even see this person's face. This guy's gonna have like spiky Bart hair almost. So what I like about doing traditional art like this, where I do like the wash, not in the computer, no screen tone or anything, is that when I upload this, I'm done with it. I know a lot of people, okay, I like obviously I like digital. It's very convenient. And it looks good. Maybe not mine, but other people's stuff definitely looks good. And I'm usually pretty happy with my own digital work, coloring and all that. But I'm probably doing something wrong or different than everyone else because I have half of it traditional, half of it digital. So obviously it's different than like someone who's working fully digital. It's very easy, not easy art-wise, but I'm saying it's easier to not have to scan something in and to work all in one format at one time, rather than inking, scanning, cleaning up the line work, coloring, whatever. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying digital art is easy at all. I'm not stupid. I'm not an asshole. I get it. It's not. It's just a different medium. But what I'm trying to say here is when you're someone who works both digitally and traditionally, and you do your like sketching and line work and stuff, you know, traditionally, it is a little more time consuming in my opinion, and I may be wrong on this, but this is just my personal experience. It's more time consuming to have to scan things in and clean up all the line work. So, and then get it clean enough where I don't have to worry about like, you know, having issues like coloring it. Because I color things in a really stupid way. I know there's better ways of doing it. But I do it the way that I do it. So I'm talking about in my experience. I'm not saying this is true across the board for everyone. It's just because of how I personally do my work. And so when I have the chance to do it like this, where I do like the wash traditionally, all I have to do is scan it in and resize it. I don't have to clean up the line work. I don't have to connect lines. I don't have to make sure this, that, or the other, because of the way that I ink and the way that I color and screen tone and whatnot. So when I get a chance to do it this way, I'm done. I scan it in, I resize it if I need to, and then I'm done. So for me, this is a lot easier than, and don't get me wrong, like it's not how I do Dark Horse, my free post-apocalyptic magical girl fantasy comic, rated mature. The way I do it is not difficult, but sometimes I piss myself off because my line work needs to be cleaned up because of the way I tone, because I don't have like, the way I do it is stupid, y'all. We won't mince words here, but it's one of the reasons why I like doing this kind of thing where I'm like doing washes. The washes are kind of a pain in the ass in their own right. Don't get me wrong. There's ups and downs to everything. It's all just part of the process. I mean, some things mildly irritate me, but it's not like a big deal, you know? But anyway, I like that by the time I'm done, I don't have to really do anything. I'm done. I just resize it and boom, add the text. It's good to go. So I really like that aspect of doing the whole thing one piece traditional art. I might like change, like, you know, if it needs to, the contrast or something needs to be upped. Yeah, I might do that. That's not really the same thing. I don't think. I mean, it is, you know, editing a little bit, but it's not really that big of a hassle to do that. But that was one of the things that I really liked about working on The Whimper in the Dark was being able to complete a panel and just have fun with the inking and the wash and, you know, and then it's done. So crows have black beaks, just to let y'all know. You probably knew that. So this little guy's gonna have a black beak. I forget how many tail feathers they have, but, you know, I see them every frickin' day. You think I'd pay more attention. I do know that their legs are also black. One thing, breaking in a new nib is always kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not having too much trouble with this one, but it does, you know, I can tell it's new. I'm sorry if I went off screen there. Your what?
I have brief scribbles.
Sure. Oh, we're gonna see Bradman's art. Can I do it?
I guess you can if you want.
We're gonna see Bradman's. Oh, I'm gonna fuck up. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, this needs to dry. In the meanwhile, we're gonna look at Bradman's art. I love his face.
I was drawing what you were describing.
What was I describing?
I don't know. The mountain in the background, I've got one. You mentioned the bird and the...
I love the face. I love how angry. I like that you also gave it dimension. Okay, we're scrapping mine. We're gonna go with Brad's.
There we go. There we go.
I love it. I love it. Okay, this has got to dry. I'll be back in a few minutes, y'all. Actually, I'm pretty impressed this stuff dries very quickly. I think I might have mentioned that in the other video. I want to use my regular eraser because I want to get most of the graphite off the paper, if I can. It won't be a big deal. I don't really care how messy this is. Sometimes I like to be able to see the hand of the artist. If I can refer to myself that way. I'm sorry. But, you know, seeing the undersketching doesn't always bother me of other people's work. And sometimes mine. Guess it depends. Depends the look I'm going for. Okay. It's doing pretty well with the eraser going over it. That's always a plus, right? It's been a really busy day, y'all. If I sound a little lackluster or a little tired, it's just I got up early. We on Memorial Day because this means that my submission's late. The other day, over the weekend, Brad and I rode our bikes 7 miles. Was it 7 miles? 7.8 miles. To or from?
That was round trip.
Round trip. To It was not a good idea to do that without having eased ourselves in, but we hadn't ridden our bikes for like a year, you know, since last year, and it was nice out, and we wanted to ride our bikes. So we rode all the way to because I had to pick up some stuff, but also some more of this shitty stuff that, even though I bitch about it, I desperately need. Oh my god, there's another brand on Deleter. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, there's another brand on Deleter that I need to see if it's better. Not Deleter, it's Jet Pens, I think. Jet Pens. I don't know, I can't remember. I was looking around the other day. But anyway, we wanted to take a ride, so we did, and now my butt hurts, y'all. Just TMI, just wanted y'all to know that my butt is extremely sore from sitting on my bike seat. I know you all wanted to know that, but I'm a little tired because I got worn out from that. And then I had to get up early today for like an appointment, and then I immediately after my appointment took the bus over to Color House in Portland here to pick up my print, my zine. And then I immediately sat my ass down to start working on this video. So I'm a little tired. I can't find... Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite eyedropper. Yes, I have a favorite eyedropper. No, that's not insane. I like this glass one. I just like it better. I don't like... This one is all one piece and it's really hard. You can see it's really... I mean, this is hard enough. If I really wanted to, I could clean it, but I don't know how the fuck to clean this eyedropper. Pipette. Is that what these are called? I call it an eyedropper. I'm not dropping this shit in my eye, but, you know. I don't even want to, like, have a whole bunch of options here. I just want a couple tones, you know. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Squirt, 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 squirt. Swear there's nothing wrong with me. Is there nothing wrong with me? Oh, I know what I'm going to use that other piece of paper for. We need to swatch. This one anymore. Alright, I'm gonna zoom back in. Shit, I hit the wrong... Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. Alright, we're gonna swatch this now. This one has the absolute most water. See if there's even much of a difference. It's the least amount of water in it. Oh yeah, that's a lot darker. After I just got done bitching about this, I do like to have a middle. I like to use the middle. You can't see what I'm doing because it's off camera, but this one here is gonna have just a teeny, like not even a drop, just a tiny, tiny bit. maybe even add some more water. Alright, so there's not too much of a difference between these two here. But that does give me, or even that one. I tried to add a little bit more water. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's one more task. Oh, yeah, that's gonna work. I don't want the water to be too dark. This isn't dark water. If you know, you know. Oh man, I loved the Pirates of Dark Water. The first season was better than the second season, I came to learn. As adults, my husband and I rewatched the entire series, and you know, censorship, the fucking censorship police got a hold. Apparently, it was too dark. It's too serious, so they had to make the second season like have very low fucking stakes and be very, the bad guys were suddenly very silly. Do you know, it was just such a shame because I really liked, like, the characters were so different looking, and they were, aside from like the monkey bird, I forget his name. He was kind of annoying, but like, you know how the sidekicks, it was kind of like how Snarf and Thundercats was really fucking annoying. Drove me nuts. But even then he wasn't like the absolute worst. He could maybe have been a little worse, possibly. If they tried. But I'm disappointed because they really it didn't have a satisfactory ending, and the second season was goofy. Like the first season was just so good, and parents, mealy-mouthed parents bitched about it. So fucking 80s and 90s. God. Meanwhile, I mean, like, we were watching shit that was way more hardcore than that in the 80s and 90s. Like, fucking Return to Oz. That fucking movie was fucking nightmare fuel. Watership Down? I can't believe, like, that scared the shit out of me, but I still loved it. I covered my eyes. I'm one of those, I still cover my eyes. But it's like, Watership Down? We watched? And they had a problem with dark water? Oh my gosh. So, it wasn't even scary, not really. Not for the age group that they were targeting, you know. I think I want this one. Ooh, that looks very dark. It'll lighten up a little bit as it dries, I'm sure. I'm just gonna have the hills in the foreground be like this really dark color. And then the ones in the background, I mean, I'm not like doing like atmospheric distortion or any of that, but I am gonna make them a little bit lighter. This isn't a fancy ass oil painting, y'all, but we can employ a few cheats to make things look believable as I do this little comic about Loch Ness Monster. I think Nessie's gonna be this one. Oh, well, yeah, actually, we'll do this. They'll be the same color as this background mountain. Supposedly Loch Ness is really fucking deep. I don't know if it's still the case, but I thought that they hadn't reached, like, all of the depths of it, but I could be misinformed, or that may have changed by now. I don't know. I don't really keep up on it, because, I mean, if I go to Scotland, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to see. I want to see where Burns was. I want to see, the Highlands. Where Burns was. Apparently he stayed at every inn. If you know, you know. Robert Burns is what I'm talking about. Look at this guy. Almost black hair. Oh! Oh no. I need a more detailed brush. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll give this guy kind of dark hair too. We'll give him this color. Okay, the grass, I don't want the grass to be, like, super dark, but I don't want it to be, like, super light. Let's see. Oh, that's almost too light, so maybe a step up. Oh, Nessie was gonna be the mid-tone. This one here, I think. I have a whole list of things I keep saying I'm gonna do videos on. And I am. I am playing catch up. I'm starting to build up my Dark Horse buffer again. I need to work on some cool world pages. But I also needed to work on my Comic Fury submission. And furthermore, as I said earlier in the video, I really haven't been doing a lot of, like, art videos lately. And I wanted to do this week. I just really wanted to vibe and work on some art on camera. Like, I've been working on art, obviously. I did a whole 56 counting the covers. 56 page fake magazine. So I've been doing art, obviously, and I haven't been recording it, but I've got like 4 Dark Horse pages sketched and inked, and mostly done. The 4th one that I worked on this past week, I need to add the text to, and I think I need to screen tone it, but it's in the computer. It's in the computer. But because I wanted to get it done, I've been trying to get shit done. I've been in a hurry, so like I don't mind recording. Obviously, it's not that big of a hindrance. It's not really a hindrance at all, if I'm being honest. But sometimes you just don't want to be on screen. Like, my head keeps getting in the fucking camera. God damn it. Sorry, God. Gosh darn it. Sometimes you don't want the pressure of being recorded. You just want to fucking do your thing. And a lot of times I can ignore that the camera's there. Especially if I know I'm not going to be talking. But sometimes, you know, I just want the freedom of not having to worry about whether I'm in shot or not. I can work quicker that way. So I did all that without having to worry about the camera. But for the video this week, it's like, seriously, I have not been doing any art-related videos. So I just wanted to... I mean, it's art-related. Okay, art-recorded videos. And I wanted to do that, because that's mostly... It's mostly what I do on this channel. But I also, like, want to promote people and stuff. I like to do that, too. There's a lot of things I like to do. It's hard to, keep up with all the things that I want to talk about or record or discuss. But I mean, I got time, you know, I'm not like one of these people, I don't care about like hitting a timeline or being relevant. I just want to talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. It's fine if you aren't that, you know, if you like to keep up with, you know, whatever's new and everyone's into. But I just kind of putter along in my own lane. Sometimes my lane will cross over into what's, you know, topical, what's popular. Sometimes I want to talk about what's topical or what's going on, but not always. Sometimes I just want to just be in my own little world. Share that little world with other people, you know? I don't know what that voice is. I don't know what that voice is that I do. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know what that means. I feel like it's like an old Saturday night. I think it's like the church lady. I feel like I'm channeling the church lady. Does anyone remember the church lady? Well, isn't that special? Well, isn't that special? She was such a bitch. Like so many people that I've known in my life. Little church ladies. Too many of them. But of that personality. You know what I'm saying? Of that personality. This is such a light wash in the background. I'm wondering if it's going to be picked up on the computer. This will probably be an instance, or in the scanner I should say, not on the computer. This will be an instance where I probably will like darken up the heighten the contrast a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Did I just call my own? I'm so fucking, oh man, I was caught on camera loving my own art. I should be ashamed. I'm supposed to be humble. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I like what I do or I wouldn't be doing it. Just because I'm critical of myself, and just because like I self-deprecate a lot, it doesn't mean that I don't like my own shit. I do, or I wouldn't do it. Okay. There's this song by Ricky Nelson, and I don't know, most of you out there, maybe some of you probably know. Ricky Nelson was a musician from like I want to say late 50s, early 60s. He did that Hello Mary Lou, Goodbye Heart, you know the song? I'm not a very good singer, but that song. And anyway, like later on in his career, I think he switched over to like country music or something. I like some of his songs, but I was never like a huge fan of his work. I was more into like, if we're going to be talking about like 50s, I'm more like Chuck Berry, Fats Domino, Little Richard. Little Richard could get a little... I like Little Richard because of like Mother Goose Rock and Roll, but And also, he was a fun guy. Is he still alive? Anyway, Little Richard's fun. I like Little Richard. If we're talking about 50s, that and Roy Orbison, I think he kind of skirted the line between 50s and 60s. Obviously, Buddy Holly, and the Crickets, that kind of stuff. I was not really a big Paul Anka fan. I know he was, like, super popular. I'm not a big Elvis fan. I mean, there's, like, a handful of songs that I will listen to and enjoy of Elvis, but I don't think it's that controversial anymore, but there was a time when if you said you didn't like Elvis, you'd be in deep shit with people. But, anyway, Ricky Nelson later in his career switched genres, and he had this song called Garden Party, because I guess it wasn't necessarily received well. And I just love that Garden Party song, not just because he, like, references John and Yoko, but it's a nice song. It's not annoying country. It's not fake. I don't even know that it's country. It just kind of has that do, I don't know, you had to hear it. But I like that Garden Party song because there's just the line, you can't please everyone, so you've got to please yourself. That's kind of something that I've always, like, kind of tried to abide. Like, I do want to, like, share my stuff and, like, have people enjoy it, but also if I don't enjoy it, I can do commissions and stuff, and as long as I'm having fun with it, that's fine. But it's like, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, and you're doing it for other people, and they don't care, you know what I'm saying? You gotta save some for yourself too, if that makes sense. It's good to, like, do things for other people, obviously. It's good to share your art with other people, and, like, be able to relate, and, interact with one another. But also it's good to, like, just have things for yourself, do things for yourself as well, so that you enjoy what you're doing. Anyway, that's my little PSA for today. Oh shit, that wasn't dry. This is my submission. It's, I don't know, it's very simple. It's very simple, but it's gonna have words. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I guess I can zoom in. I'm so not used to having the button that I can zoom in while I'm recording. But yeah, this is going to be in the Comic Fury Zine, Creepy Cryptids. I am so sorry about my voice going in and out. I sound awful. Oh my god. But anyway, I had fun with this. I hope you enjoyed this. I wouldn't even call this a speed paint. This art along. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. I have no fucking idea what to call this video. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Peace and love. Fare you well, and keep on trucking.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just staying out of your way.
Greetings, groovy people. Welcome. Oh my god, I don't sound energetic or happy at all. Why is lighting so incredibly hard? Let's see what happens. It's raining outside. Now see, if I do that, it's still... whatever.
Part of the problem is that you have a black surface that you're trying to
This
record
fucking
on,
black
too.
surface. How dare it? I'm tired of coughing. Ugh. Yeah, I have one. Thank you for reminding me they exist. Oh my god.